Hello and welcome into Beech class at this very strange end of the year. Just a very short video to say hello to everyone again and to wish everyone a great summer holiday. Also going to give a chance to go and see those children who are in Beech who are in school today on a Monday, and also to have a look at our time capsule. Okay, now Beech class is the only classroom that's not being used in school at the moment, and it's turned into a little bit of where everyone wants to put their stuff. So we're going to wander through into Oak class, which is where the children are currently at the moment, with Miss Graham and Mrs. Bennett. But as you can see, it's a little bit up in the air, but it will all be ready for September when all the children return to school. So there's some building works just over there. We can have a quick look. As you come out of Beech now, there's a lovely mural. Okay. All right.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so back into Beech class now. The first thing that we both like to do is say a massive thank you to the parents and the children who bought a fantastic gift. It was a real surprise to open it last week. I just want to say a huge thank you. It went far and beyond what's expected. So thank you very much.
And the same from me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And for any of the other gifts that I've received, thank you. Enjoy your summer. Okay.
Okay, well, to the final part. So this time last year, when we had our transition, the children in Beech class completed and put some things into a time capsule. So I thought it'd be nice to this time to have a look at the time capsule, and as we would have done in class, sort of see how we've changed and how we've grown, and maybe see if we can remember the things that we put in. So here are a few things. We'll start with this. So if you're at home now, you might recognise this. Okay, a lovely fossil. So one of you brought that in and placed it into our time capsule, which is fantastic. We've also got a couple of postcards. So someone went to Paynton. Okay, so there's a postcard there. And then someone made a trip to Montenegro, not a destination we usually think of, but they went to Montenegro. Okay, so there's that one there. We've also got a key ring. So I was just seeing if there was a name on that, but there's a key ring there, so some of you might recognise that as yours. Okay. Then two lovely pictures with his new kitten and with his new brother, which means that they're probably now coming around to about a year old. Okay, so they're in there, which is fantastic. Okay. Also, someone's family holiday to Bristol Zoo, to the Greatest Showman at the big top. We've then got Hanbury Hall and sitting in the cockpit of the RAF Museum. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's again someone's summer holiday from last year. Hopefully people will get a good holiday this year as well. So that's in there. Now there are also plenty of shells and rocks. Now I don't know, before we get to that one actually, there's a badge. Okay, if you recognise that as yours, that's a trip to, looks like a museum, might be in the Worcester Museum. Okay, so that's in there. But yeah, we've had lots and lots of rocks and shells. This one's pretty memorable, so I'll see if you remember that, with a huge gaping hole with a fossil inside. Okay, also got a lovely shell. So we've got all those. More shells. So plenty of beach holidays. Oh, and as we do in Kemsey, could be possibly Kemsey. Oh no, this is from St Ives. I beg your pardon. This is from St Ives. So plenty of those in there. Now, what we did in class was the children filled out an envelope and they wrote their name on it, and they also then recorded the length of their hand, the length of their feet, and measured themselves using the string of their height. And the idea was to come back now and see how much they had grown and changed. Okay, now they measured using a cube. Each cube is 2 centimetres. So if you want to do this at home, just obviously measure it and then divide it by 2. Okay, so these are the cubes. So here we have a few of the measurements. So XC had hands of 6 cubes and a foot of 10 cubes. LD had a hand of 6 cubes and a foot of 9 cubes. TLD had 7 cubes for his hand and 10 cubes for his foot. JE had 7 cubes for her hand, 11 cubes for her foot. BF had a hand of 6 cubes and a foot of 9 cubes. LH had a hand of 7 cubes and a foot of 8 cubes. MH had a hand of 6 cubes. MH had a hand of 7 cubes and a foot of 9 cubes. AH had 6 cubes for the hand and 8 cubes for the foot. KJ had 7 cubes for the hand and 9 cubes for the foot. ML had 8 cubes for the hand and 9 cubes for the foot. HP had 8 cubes for the hand and 11 cubes for the foot. And BS had 7 cubes for the hand and 8 cubes for the foot. And then JS had 6 cubes for the hand and 8 cubes for the foot. Okay. Obviously I've had to use initials there, so you have to work out which is your child. Okay, remembering that each cube is 2 centimetres. So maybe a chance for you to have a look at that and see how much you've grown and changed. Now with that, we have these as well. So BF did a lovely picture of her handprint decorated with the shells. And then this one from ML had a hair braid. Okay, so there you go. I wasn't expecting that when I looked in that time capsule again. So there's ML and it's her hair braid. Okay, so if you want any of these things back, I'll keep them in Beech class and you can collect them next year in September. So just wanted to wish you all a happy summer holiday. Shame the year ended as it did, but look forward to seeing you all back here in September.